Hi angels, welcome to Earth Angel Energy. I'm the Earth Angel and today I'm bringing you another general message. We're just going to tap into the energy and see what we get. I do hope everyone's doing well. I'm feeling very blessed. Okay, we are starting 2 readings in a row with the Magician. Sorry about that. Heavy energy. Okay, I like it though. We have the Magician and the King of Pentacles. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. King of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. Okay. I'm seeing, it's almost kind of like yin and yang. If this reading resonates for you, check out my other reading. I think it's going to be titled something like This Person Has Reached Their Breaking Point. That was kind of the gist of it. But I'm getting an energy here of somebody manifesting money, or like just very simply manifesting financial stability here. Now, once again, with the 10 of Wands, my 10 of Wands, that's carrying the load. That's taking action. I see communication, and I also see showing up here. Someone is in their king energy. This could be you. This could be someone you know. The Star. Fabulous. With the 2 of Cups. Yeah. Wow. And the 6 of Wands. If you're showing up, if you're putting in the work, wow, beautiful. Let's see where you fit into this energy. Where does my viewer fit into this energy? Where does my viewer fit? King of Cups. Okay, with the 4 of Wands, 10 of Cups. Okay. All right. This could be you in connection with other people who are manifesting. Okay. Now you're showing up as the King of Cups. And I see multiple people in your circle or in your sphere. You could either be manifesting new people or you are connecting with people who all seem to kind of be in a similar zone right now. I'm seeing ambition, I'm seeing hard work, I'm seeing connection, I'm seeing like healthy interpersonal relationships. Now with the Devil, honestly, I'm kind of reading this Devil as there's something about you feeding off of other people's energy, or people, a bunch of different people feeding off of other people's energy and being in a really, really focused energy or a focused vibe. So this could be like you working with a team and everybody's putting in maximum effort, or this could be you and your friends and everybody's, striving and working. There's something here where it almost kind of feels like, you ever like watch like a sports team, like a group sport where everybody's in the zone and everybody's kind of like bigging each other up. There's something here where it's like we're bouncing off of each other and we're creating this environment where it's like Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, and the 6 of Swords. Okay. Kind of like if there was any sort of slow moving energy or kind of lackadaisical energy, I feel like we're almost rejecting that. 9 of Swords. What's the 9 of Swords? Okay. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Okay. So I'm seeing, honestly, this feels like you and maybe some people in your life where I don't know if people are just tired of things being slow or not having enough money or not having something here where I'm seeing something happening in your sphere, in your community, family. It kind of feels like everybody's popping off here. 5 of Cups. Okay. Tired of feeling sad, tired of feeling disempowered, tired of feeling alone, tired of feeling like you're just kind of figuring things out. I'm just seeing a lot of action. Action, action, action. King of Wands. Yeah, like King of Wands. Like, let's take action. Let's work. Let's make the... I don't know. It's very intense. 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Tower. 2 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Tower. Okay, 7 of Cups. What is this energy? There's something kind of confusing about it, though. It feels like competitive a little bit. Okay. 3 of Cups and the 7 of Cups. So I feel like there's an energy here where it's like everybody can kind of feel that now is the time to really get things into gear. To like really put in that extra work, to really put in that extra effort. I feel like this is going to be very beneficial for you and the people you're connected with. 5 of Cups, the World, and the Death card. Yeah. I feel like there's been kind of this shared energy with you and like other people in your energy of like, I'm tired of feeling stressed. I'm tired of feeling disenfranchised. I'm tired of feeling like things aren't working out for me. I'm tired of feeling like I can't afford things or something. Okay, King of Wands, 4 of Swords, and the Moon. 5 of Swords, and the Strength. Yeah. Like, I'm tired of feeling defeated. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. I don't know. The World, Queen of Wands, yeah, and the Judgment. It's like I'm ready to get into gear. I don't know. I'm getting this very like energized energy with that Devil card. It's like, if this is resonating for you, don't be surprised if you're kind of feeling this vibe with yourself and people around you or people you're connecting with. 10 of Cups, it's like this flow. And you know, like for me, I strongly dislike the fact that this world is so unequal. I strongly dislike that we're at this point now where it's so hard to succeed or take care of yourself and your loved ones. But there is kind of also this energy of like, do I want things to be this way? No. Am I happy that the system is this way? No. But I'm gonna do I'm gonna do it. Whatever I have to do to take care of myself, keep a roof over my head, to succeed, to make it in this industry, to make it in this profession, whatever I have to do. Yeah. 7 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Yeah, 5 of Cups. But what is this sadness? I don't know. I mean, I kind of understand, but Seven of Wands, Lovers, Queen of Swords in reverse. Oh, okay. So, if this is resonating for you, I feel like you are both influencing the people you're connected with, and I think the people you're connected with are influencing you. And I feel like you're going to be noticing once again this sort of feeling of like, I don't like the system, I'm not necessarily happy with the system, but even in these difficult times, I want to swim, I don't want to sink. And you're going to kind of find people connected to you are going to be sort of kindred spirits. So you might be noticing just kind of this increase, this feeling of like, let's succeed, let's make things happen, like let's do this. But just be aware that being in this mindset or being in this mentality, some people are not going to be happy with you. I don't know. I feel like maybe that's a little bit controversial, but I think there's going to be a lot of people around you who are just going to be like, you know, I'm going to sink. I'm not even going to try anymore. This is too hard. And I understand that. I just don't think that that's going to be the story for you. Like, I think you're going to be doing what you need to do to make it during this difficult cycle. And I think that you're not going to be alone in this. I'm seeing sort of a symbiotic relationship between you and whoever is in your life right now. But there's going to be people who don't want to do that or don't want to be like that. And what I'll say is this, that's fine. You know, if you're listening to this and you're like, I don't want to hustle right now. Like, I don't want to put in those extra hours. I don't want to. Like, it's too hard. I totally get that. But there are people, I mean, I know I'm just going to say for me, like, I'm ready to kind of like bust it to make it happen, honestly. And I think that you feel the same way. Or you have people in your life, and that's just going to kind of be the reality moving forward. I know even for me, the people in my life, the people I'm connecting with, I've definitely noticed this huge surge in energy where everybody's like, we're going to kind of put our nose to the grindstone here. But there are going to be people who are going to kind of look at you like, I don't know. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, yeah, the Strength, and the 8 of Pentacles. I mean, there's a lot of people who are going to be inspired by this, which is good. I'm just like, why does that kind of negative energy keep coming through? Why does that keep coming through? Four of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. And it shouldn't be this hard, you know, to survive, to make it in this world. It should not be this hard. I agree. I 100% agree. But until the system changes, you know, there's something about you, while at the same time keeping that moral core. Like, I want the system to change myself as well too, but you know, I don't have control over the whole system. So I'm going to operate within the system that we're currently in and doing what I can to make it. And I know a lot of other people in my life who feel the same way. And at the same time, doing what I can to speak up about the system in hopes that it changes, in hopes to join that chorus of voices to make the world a better place, more equitable, more fair. But even just saying, you know what, within this system, I'm going to make it work. I'm going to make it happen. Okay, Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and the Chariot. So it's a nice energy. I think it's like I almost can't grasp the negative energies. Like every time I ask about it, it sort of shies away. It's like it doesn't want to be seen. That feeling of like, I don't want to put in that extra effort. I don't want to put in that extra work. And I understand that completely. But it's like every time I'm asking the cards, like, okay, let's elaborate on that, you know, it doesn't want to speak. Death card, yeah. Queen of Wands. Ace of Wands. I think what it comes down to is everybody kind of knows in this difficult cycle that's kind of what it's going to take. And I feel like everybody wants to be in that energy. Like everybody wants to be in the energy of, yeah, I'm going to do it. Like I'm going to work hard. I'm going to make it happen. But maybe there's this feeling of like not being able to, or feeling like not being cracked up to it. Nine of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Moon. Or Page of Swords, rather. Like how do I do that, you know? How do I increase my income? How do I get the energy and the confidence to get out there? You know, how do I work within the system? I feel like that's always been an interesting thing. Really, honestly, no matter what profession you work in or no matter where you are, I feel like this is always a conversation that I have with people in my professional life and my personal life. And I've always felt really strongly about that, is like, I always operate within two minds, you know, wanting to improve the system that we live in, but also fully being able to move within the system. And what I find with a lot of people is like an inability to do both. And not everybody is like this, but I just talked to some people and they just seem so frustrated with the system and like, I don't even want to operate within this system. I just want it to be fixed. I just want it to be changed. And 99% of the time, a system is changed by people who are able to operate within that system, make it work, and then get the power, the influence to move it in a better direction. And so, Emperor. Strength. And so, okay, I guess what the message of this reading, it feels a little more specific. But if you're listening to this and this resonates with you and you're like, yeah, like, no, I agree. You know, I'm not happy with the system, but I'm going to do what I can to work within it, to, you know, move up, to do what I can. And hopefully I can, you know, impart some positive change. Continue to do so. But just know that you are a little bit more of a rare breed. You are a little bit more unique in that aspect. And that there's a lot of people who just don't want to do it. I don't know. And like there's really nothing you can do. I feel like if God put that on your heart, you know, where you're like, I can hustle, you know, I can be adaptable, I can change, you know, I can play the game, I can move within the system to kind of do what I need to do. That is a rare gift. It's a rare gift. And I feel like it's going to serve you very well. But God is bringing people into your life, or God has brought people into your life who have that similar quality, that similar characteristic where they can adapt, where they can flow. And you're going to see people in your life who are really like, even if the tide rises, I'm going to swim. Where there's going to be a lot more people who are just going to say, I wish the tide wasn't rising. And that's it. So if this message resonates with you, you are going to have more people in your life, or you're going to be seeing the people in your life starting to get into that flow with you. I'm seeing it in my own personal life, where we've had this period of time where we're kind of planning and talking about things, and I've just noticed people are like taking action. My contemporaries, my friends, like people are moving right now and really getting fired up. Even if you feel insecure, even if you feel doubt, it's like just making it happen. And so enjoy that flow. Pursue that flow. If you have been given that rare gift where you're ready to start this marathon and you're ready to sprint, you're like, I'm not going to give up. I might be stressed, I might be doubtful, but I'm going to do what I need to do to swim as the tide is rising. Swim. And I'm swimming with you. We're going to make this happen. And I think we're the change makers. Not everybody has to be a change maker. And if you're listening to this and you're like, oh gosh, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I can't change. I get it. I totally get it. And all I can do is say, I will do what I can to help change the system moving forward so that the tide doesn't rise like this anymore. But yeah, the tide is rising. And if you are ready to swim, if you are ready to sprint and do what you need to do, you have a rare, lucrative gift. That's what I have for you. I hope that resonated. I hope that was helpful for who that was for. Special thank you to my Patreon patrons, those who book personal readings with me, and my channel members who get early access to my pick a card readings. Thank you all so much once again. Until I see you next time, stay safe, stay blessed, and God bless you.